The year is 2013. The annual South by Southwest Festival in Austin, Texas is in full swing. Bill Gates, James Franco, Charlie XCX, and Stevie Nicks are all there. Among this star-studded lineup, there's a line of people nearly 3 blocks long. They're all hoping to catch a glimpse of who CNN called the biggest star of the festival. It's not Stevie or Bill. No, it's a 4-pound, 1-year-old cat. Grumpy Cat's South by Southwest debut cemented what the internet already knew, that she had quickly become the most famous animal of the time, arguably of all time. Within 24 hours of being at the festival, Grumpy Cat had amassed over 52 million mentions on social media. 52 million. That's more people than the entire state of California. Celebs like Mark Cuban and Seth Meyers all considered themselves lucky to take a photo with the famous feline. And in true celebrity cat fashion, Grumpy Cat basically ignored everyone, even dozing off in the middle of her meet and greet. Today, there are many famous pets on the internet, or pet influencers, but there's one pet influencer to rule them all, Grumpy Cat. The cat whose net worth was once estimated at nearly $100 million. The cat with a book, the cat with a movie, the cat with a legacy that's lasted long beyond her years. The cat that defined the internet of the 2010s. I'm Starlee Kine, and you're listening to Celebrity Pets. Tonight, the story of Grumpy Cat and her meteoric rise to fame. Let's turn back the clock 1 year, to 2012. Tabitha Buntinson was a waitress and a mom in her late 20s living in Arizona. Her cat had given birth to 4 kittens, and one was a little different from the others. She was small, even for a kitten, and had noticeably stubby little hind legs. Her face was flat, and her eyes were massive. Most notably, she had an underbite that made her look like she was perpetually frowning. Tabitha's 11-year-old daughter named the strange little kitten Tartar Sauce, with a D instead of a T. She didn't know how to spell tartar. As fate would have it, Tartar's signature look was caused by a genetic condition known as feline dwarfism, which would lead the cat to fame, but also meant a shorter life expectancy. But for now, the family was simply in awe of the cat. Tabitha's brother Brian posted a low-quality photo of her on Reddit. In the picture, Tartar's signature scowl is paired with her massive blue eyes, squinting in disdain. The caption was simple, but it would make history. Meet Grumpy Cat. The comment section went nuts.
Finally, a cat that looks like it feels.
Cat.
This may be the best thing I've seen all day. Maybe all time.
Many foreshadowed the cat's fame, proclaiming the birth of a new meme. Others took right to Photoshop. They added big block text across the top and bottom of the photo.
I had fun once. I hated
Mondays, am I right?
I watched a vampire movie once. My favorite character was the sun.
But remember, this is Reddit, meaning there will always be buzzkills. And boy, did Redditors try to kill the buzz. Many claimed Tartar's unique scowl was all Photoshop. And could you blame them? If this was today, I'm sure they would think the picture was AI. A 55-second YouTube video would prove that Tartar was in fact the real deal. She's laying on her back while a hand, nearly as big as her body, rubs her little belly. She swats and nips at the hand. And then she flashes the camera a look of disdain mixed with existential dread. The Grumpy Cat meme took off right away. But, like other pet sensations before her, her star was bound to fade, eventually making way for the next snaggle-toothed, big-eyed, piano-playing pet sensation. Or at least that would have been the meme's fate if it hadn't been for Ben Lashes. The moment he saw that YouTube video, Ben Lashes knew Tartar Sauce was destined for more than just the meme life. He saw a star. Ben was a former rock star with a signature look to match: leather jacket, Ray-Bans. He had given up the rock and roll lifestyle to become a big-shot Hollywood manager, at least when it came to memes. His title? Meme-ager. Most people laughed in Ben's face when they heard this. They stopped laughing when they found out what a cash cow the meme business can be. Ben's job was to help the real people, or real animals, behind the most iconic memes monetize their fame. People like Success Kid, the meme of the baby making a fist with a face that says "nailed it," or Scumbag Steve, the meme of a 16-year-old boy wearing a backwards cap and a fake fur coat. Or a ridiculously photogenic guy who was photographed running a 10K and looked so good one of the memes read, "Used in stock photo for picture frames. No one replaces it." But the bitter truth about the meme life is that most people don't choose it. For better or for worse, it just kind of happens to you. And if your meme moniker has the word scumbag in it, it's probably for worse. But Ben gave these people agency again. A chance to take control of their accidental fame and make money with it. And boy, were the money-making opportunities endless. From merch to advertising, appearances, and more. Ben was the one guy creative enough to dream up all these opportunities for people who otherwise would have been written off. If anyone could take a small-town cat like Tartar and turn her into a star, it was Ben Lashes. After all, this was the same guy who turned Keyboard Cat into Keyboard Cat. He reached out to Tabitha right away. "Stick with me, kid, and I'll take you far." And that he did. It only took 10 months for Ben to make Tartar into a massive celebrity. Tabitha quit her waitressing job at Red Lobster and set up Grumpy Cat Limited to sell merch. T-shirts, mugs, totes, they were all flying off the virtual shelves. Meanwhile, Ben was booking tartar sauce left and right. Commercials for Honey Nut Cheerios, the new face of Frisky's cat food, guest spots on TV shows like American Idol, The Bachelor, Good Morning America, and Jeopardy.
Grumpy Cat.
Grumpy Cat?
Grumpy Cat.
Grumpy Cat.
The most famous cat on
Grumpy
the
Cat
internet.
has already earned 6
Fans are
figures.
lining up at Grumpy Cat's book signings.
Loves Grumpy
Ben
Cat.
wasn't already the best agent ever, landing Tartar more gigs than most actors could even dream of. He then does the unthinkable. He lands Grumpy Cat, her very own Lifetime original movie. Many movies have become memes, but Grumpy would be the first meme to become a movie. In Grumpy Cat's Worst Christmas Ever, Aubrey Plaza plays the voice of Grumpy Cat. As April Ludgate in the beloved TV show Parks and Recreation, Plaza was known for being a bit of a Grumpy Cat herself. She was a perfect fit for the role. And yet, despite the promise of the movie, people hated it.
The worst Christmas movie ever made.
Every bit as awful
It's like
as
an
the fear.
8th grade history paper that's trying really hard to make the 3-page requirement.
Many critics saw the movie as a cash grab and started to grow wary of Grumpy Cat's whole shtick. Some people started to feel bad for Tartar. They wondered if Tabitha was using her to make money, like so many other notorious Hollywood stage moms. They called for Tabitha to officially retire Grumpy Cat so she could just be a cat. Tartar's frowny facial expression only validated the public's concerns. Tabitha assured fans that Tartar was not being overworked, that she actually only recorded content for 10 to 20 minutes a day, and that she mostly slept through her appearances. The world wanted Grumpy Cat to be her persona, but Tartar was actually not very grumpy at all. In fact, she was probably the chillest cat to have ever existed. Most cats can't even tolerate going to the vet, let alone Good Morning America. Over time, Grumpy Cat's appearances slowed down, allowing Tartar more time to pursue other interests like knocking down glasses of water and hiding in boxes. Rumors also swirled about her recreational catnip use. Some speculated she was hitting the nip a little too hard. Even with less media appearances, it still seemed like everyone wanted a piece of Grumpy Cat. And in 2018, Tabitha found herself in court because of this. She had struck a deal with a coffee company to make Grumpy Cat Grumpuccinos for $150,000 in royalties, up front. But the coffee company kept using Grumpy's face on their other products. Coffee beans, t-shirts, you give them an inch, they take a mile. After a 5-day trial, which Grumpy Cat never bothered to attend, the jury ruled in her favor, awarding $710,000 for the breach. Whoa. This would certainly not be the last lawsuit Tabitha would fight on behalf of her cat. Since 2019, Grumpy Cat Limited has filed over 50 trademark lawsuits. The payout from this lawsuit made national news and led people to wonder, how much is this damn Grumpy Cat worth? Speculation started spiraling. One report estimated Grumpy Cat's net worth at $99.5 million, a number that Tabitha quickly shut down. Many sources claimed she was the richest cat in the world. Tabitha will likely never reveal her true net worth. And while for many this may be the biggest mystery of the Grumpy Cat phenomenon, another question remains. Did Grumpy Cat know she was famous? Did she know that most cats hardly ever leave their house, let alone star in movies and have book deals? In 2019, at 7 years old, Tartar Sauce passed away due to complications from a urinary tract infection. Tabitha said she died peacefully in her arms. Tartar Sauce's life had been short, but spectacular. Her star, though, hardly faded after she was gone. The Grumpy Cat meme is still used all the time. Her merch, still beloved. And she still has upwards of 3 million followers on Instagram. Grumpy Cat was more than just a feline with a perpetual frown. She became the unlikely face of a generation. She was the 2010s internet incarnate, irreverent, unpredictable, and unfiltered. In a decade marked by rapid change, her grumpiness was a universal bomb, a shared joke in an otherwise confusing world. As we look back on the 2010s, Grumpy Cat remains an enduring symbol of the era, an icon of the internet's power to create stars from the most unexpected places. It reminds us that even in our grumpiest moments, there's always a reason to smile. And now, as you drift off to sleep, we'll end this episode of Celebrity Pets the same way we always do, with a poem. A tribute, really. Grumpy Cat was famous, a star on the screen, with internet followers the biggest you've seen. Her days were packed with events and with cheer, but there was one thing that was always clear. When TV crews came with cameras and light, Grumpy Cat would snooze, still in plain sight. She'd yawn and she'd stretch in the midst of the show and drift off to dreams while the lights were aglow. So if you're tossing and you're turning, struggling to rest, channel her calm and let your mind find its best. Imagine you're cozy wherever you lay and drift off to dreamland the Grumpy Cat way.